Daniela, Director BADEN Network, Professor Marjan, Vice President BADEN Network, Professor Vladen Devedzic, University of Belgrade, Serbia, Professor A.K. Vyas, Coordinator IIIT Kota, Shri B.L. Goyal, Additional Commissioner, College Education, Dr. Vinod Bharadwaj, Nodal Officer, Innovation and Skill Development Program, College Education, my dear faculty and staff members of IIIT Kota, on behalf of Indian Institute of Information Technology Kota, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries present here. So we have gathered here for the MOU signing ceremony. So there are two MOUs to be signed today. First is between IIIT Kota and BADEN Network, Serbia. Second MOU is between IIIT Kota and Department of College Education, Government of Rajasthan. The collaboration of Professor Vladen with myself and Dr. Basant Agarwal started while working on Indo-Soviet proposal. This collaboration further extended with the BADEN Network for development of AI for Youth MOOC. BADEN Network and Professor Vladen have a rich experience in developing massive open online courses, that is MOOCs, and different educational programs for societal benefits. For mutual benefits, educational and associated benefits, IIIT Kota and BADEN Network are going to sign a memorandum of understanding. Taking a step further, IIIT Kota and Department of College Education, Rajasthan are going to sign a memorandum of understanding to provide support for reaching out to collegiate youth across the state with respect to several educational activities and programs in the welfare of the students. The primary aims of both these MOUs are to develop MOOCs. Now I request Professor A.K. Vyas to give an overview about IIIT Kota and related initiatives.
Thank you, Priyanka. First of all, I welcome our guests from Serbia. I am from Dr. Daniela, Director of BADEN Network, and Dr. Vladen from University of Belgrade. I also welcome Shri Sandesh Nayak, Commissioner of College Education, State of Rajasthan, and his team members. Prof. Udaykumar R Institute Director. Now, all of you are most welcome for this ceremony of signing MOUs. Indeed, I am very much pleased to see that IIIT Kota, the recently established institute, is progressing very fast since last couple of months. We have been doing a number of activities. First, I introduce you about the IIIT Kota. This was the Institute of Indian. This is the Indian Institute of Information Technology Kota, which was established in 2013 by joint efforts of Government of India and Government of Rajasthan. It's a institute which is established under PPP mode, and it is mentored by MNIT, is Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur. MNIT Jaipur is the mentored institute which is looking after this IIIT Kota since last several years, because right now the building of the IIIT Kota is in the construction stage at Kota, and we are using all the infrastructure available at NIT Jaipur. I am very much thankful to the director Udaykumar ji, who is also a mentor director for IIIT Kota, and for providing us all the resources, not only the lab resources, course facilities, but we are also provided with faculty resources which are available in the MNIT Jaipur. And we are using all the, not only this faculty resources labs, but classrooms and offices and everything we are taken care of. And I come to IIIT Kota. We have a well qualified, bright faculty with us, and we are also in the process of taking some more faculty members. We have two branches here in the IIIT Kota. One is computer science engineering and another is electronics engineering. Roughly the strength of all the students in the institute is roughly 500. And I am happy to tell you that all are well placed after their graduation or during their graduation only. Many of them get offers from the reputed companies like Google, Amazon, and all of them during their final year of study only. And after going out there, they don't. After passing out from here, they don't have to wait. More than 95% of the students are placed. That is, I'm proud to say, the placement data is very good as compared to other institutes. And our faculty is also working very hard for the benefit of our students. I'll go to some of the examples which in this Corona time, which is extraordinary time, when it was locked down, whole the country was locked down. Our faculty was busy doing some research proposals. They are preparing research proposals. They are updating their curriculum, and of course, they are interacting with their research mentors so that research publications could be increased in the account of the institute. And after this, we have been also doing this kind of programs. Means we are conducting all the programs. I can tell you one of the examples that there was Mahatma Gandhi birth anniversary was the program which was held on 2nd of October. And since our students are not on the campus, they are all placed at their homes only. They are staying miles apart, but they could organize this program so well. It was so organized that, and that was of course telecast and on the online mode only. We could see that we could realize that we are not staying apart by looking at the program, how well it was composed of, and they are well in contact with the faculty members, and it is only the physical distances, but mentally they are all in the institute only. They are very much in contact with the institute. And in addition to others, we are also doing some of the programs for the faculty, for the benefit of faculty members who are not only in the nearby institutes of Rajasthan, but all over the country. Right now, today, we have finished the ATAL program, which was the kind of training program to the faculty members, and the topic which was IoT, that is Internet of Things in the field of agriculture. And this was very well praised. Just now the validity function was over, and we got a feedback that this kind of program should be repeated in future. And I'm very much happy that there are some more this kind of programs which are in the pipeline, and they are to be held in next month and next month also. So our faculty and students, of course, they are staying far apart, but they are busy in teaching and learning process. And this is the MOU, which is the result of that only. So we are signing MOU with BADEN Network and also with the Commissioner College Education for the benefit of all the students, not only the students of technical background, but the students from all the disciplines. So when they are going to do these MOOC courses, the specialty of the MOOC courses would be that these courses would be developed in their native language, so that those people, those students who are staying remotely areas and they are not very much acquainted with English, they can also absorb the matter without any difficulty. And of course, we will be also assessing them online, and we shall be providing them certificates. All these things, all these procedures will be done, and this kind of knowledge, what they are going to acquire in this difficult time, extraordinary time, will be very much fruitful for them in upgrading their career. And I wish this program all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So now I request Dr. Daniela to give an overview of the BADEN Network and its associated activities.
Thank you. Thank you very much, dear colleagues and future partners. We are very glad that we will sign the MOU with Indian Institute of Information Technology in Kota, and we are looking forward to future fruitful collaboration. I would like to mention that the Balkan Distance Education Network, BADEN, is established for goals that are mainly seen in e-learning and distance education field, but more from that, we are open for all other kind of research. Also, I would like to add that the Balkan Distance Education Network mainly has as a partners faculties and institutions from the Balkan area, but also some other institutions from European and wider regions. The Balkan Distance Education Network is established through one of our projects that we performed 7 years ago. And rapidly after that time, we started to grow and develop new researches. If you look at the website, you will notice that we already added the current project that we collaborate together, as well as your institution among the partner institutions. I would also like to add that since we are all professors who work at the different faculties, in the name of my faculty, because I'm Dean of the Faculty of Technical Sciences in Čačak, we are very interested to collaborate also through the faculty institution, and that could be also some for some another time and another discussion. I would like to greet all of you. We are very glad that we had the opportunity to meet you, and we are very, very satisfied with the current collaboration, trying to enlarge it in the future. And also, I would like to thank to Professor Vladan Devejic, who made the first contact with your institution and your colleagues, and we are looking forward to future goals. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Daniela. Looking forward for a fruitful collaboration. Now I request Professor Vladan to share his perspective on MOOCs and associated general remarks.
Thank you, Priyanka. I have to say something in a very informal way. So please forgive me, I'm not skillful in giving formal speeches, but I am personally so happy that this collaboration that is an ongoing one for months already is getting formalized today between our two institutions. And during these several past months, Priyanka and Basant and me, we just established a really, really good collaboration already. We are working on projects, we are developing proposals. I think this is going to extend for a considerable time in the future, so this is a good opportunity to formalize all that. On top of everything, Priyanka and Basant, they already know about that, but I have to share it with everybody else here. I'm so happy, personally so happy, to collaborate with people from India, because that's a country that I love so much. I've been to India several times in the past. 30 plus years ago, I visited Jaipur as well. And I can hardly wait to go there again. Okay, maybe this is one really personal and maybe overly emotional statement, but I really had to say that. Speaking of this current project, we are working on developing a MOOC related to artificial intelligence. The target audience are young people. Think about anything between, say, 16 and 20 plus. So we are developing that MOOC, and we already have a very intensive collaboration on that. And maybe you should also get introduced to the project. It's a European project that actually is like a framework for developing this MOOC. Let me present the project, okay, from here. I think I can, it doesn't let me present it. Why not? Okay, I didn't count on that. Let me try again, maybe there is a different way. Okay, a Chrome tab. Okay, this one. This will be effective. Good. Okay, see this. This is the homepage of the. Wow, what was that? This is the homepage of the IIIT project. No, I better don't do that. I don't know what went wrong, but there was a lot of reverb. You heard it probably, so I better don't present. I'll just tell you in a few words what it is about. It's a European project where several European countries participate officially, and there are 4 MOOCs to be developed as part of the project. One of them that we are focusing on in this collaboration is that MOOC on artificial intelligence. What we have already done by now, we have developed a lot of videos. We are going to upload them on the official MOOC website soon. And then everyone, it will be open for everyone. Everyone who is interested can see it. Again, thanks a lot to Priyanka and Basant for taking part in this. And I'm happy to formalize that. Thank you.
Thank you, Vlad. It's always motivating to work with you. And with this, let's move on to signing off our first MOU. For this, I request dignitaries from both. I think it's already done. So we have got the scanned copy from Professor Daniela, and we are doing the same thing and uploading. Further, I would like to request Shri Sandesh Nayak, Commissioner College Education, to enlighten us with his remarks on this collaboration.
Respected Professor Udaykumar R Yaragatti, sir, Professor A.K. Vyas, Dr. Janajala, Dr. BADEN, colleagues from my IIIT Kota, and colleagues from my Department of College Education. Department of College Education, Rajasthan, has 331 government colleges, and we almost have 1,700 private colleges under us, catering more than 4.5 lakh students from all across Rajasthan, and including the private institutions, we are catering more than 10 lakh students learning various aspects of degree courses. During this lockdown and COVID-19 times, we realized that we can do the college education, we can do the learning through online method. In general, the college education, which used to be a classroom education, turned into online education, which we realized even the rural kids, rural college youths can easily access and also learn greatly from the online courses. This MOOC concept, we always wanted to bring this into our education system, which is a different aspect, not in the new education policy also. We want to give different perspective, different arena to our colleges through this association with IIIT Kota. Our focus would be on skill enhancement and those educations which normally our rural educated far-flung area youths, which they find it difficult to gain, that can be achieved through MOOC, and getting a certificate, getting educated in a new concept would always benefit them in their employability and also in general understanding of different subjects. I'm very happy to collaborate with IIIT Kota, and I sincerely hope we can extend this online courses, certification courses to our youths in larger number. We initially focus on more than 4,000 students, but we'll focus our attention with many other collaborations or possibly new projects. We can extend up to 10,000 students. The need is too much because we have huge youths who are interested to learn many things, but our focus is limited, our finance is limited, but we'll be happy to proceed further, and this is the formal way in which we collaborate with you. Thank you very much. Thank you especially to Director Kota, IIIT Kota, Mentor Director, Professor Yaragatti sir, who has arranged this MOU. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So now I request Professor Udaykumar R Yaragatti, Director IIIT Kota, to speak few words on this occasion.
Hello, greetings from IIIT Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. Am I audible? Hello? Dr. Daniela and Dr. Walden, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Definitely. I forgot to unmute my mic, so sorry. Yes, I can hear you.
That is the system nowadays going on across the world, the digital way of talking to each other virtually. Respected Shri Sandesh Nayak ji, Commissioner of College Education, Rajasthan, and his team, Professor Vyas, my coordinator for IIIT Kota, Dr. Priyanka, who is a very active faculty in IIIT Kota. I was really wondering what this BADEN and IIIT Kota MoU is in the MOOCS, because whatever we have heard or seen all these times is MOOCs done by somebody else, or MOOCs type of courses created in India by the high-end educations at IIIT. So I was really wondering when Dr. Priyanka brought this proposal that they want to be a partner and create a MOOC, one of the online courses for the students. It will be very good because in India we are concentrating on engineering education or science education by name STEM, science, technology, engineering, and maths. And that's what Dr. Daniela was speaking, science technology. Anyway, it was a very new, very interesting word to me, science technology, because technology needs science in that. So might be science technology is a different type of approach for the young kids to understand what science is, which leads them to the technology. And nowadays, again, due to the pandemic COVID situation across the world and especially in India also, everything is on online basis. And all of us, all the kids, all the students, everybody is finding difficulty how to connect everyone on online, but they are really connected. Because recently, as Professor Vyas was telling about a program just they finished, the valedictory is over. I think more than 100, 200 people, 200 people were connected. And to tell you the truth, we had an inauguration of one of the lecture theatre complex, a huge one, 36 lakhs carpet area. When the program was over, we found out there were 10,000 plus viewers connected to view the program. So people are really interested in online because they feel not restricted like a jail in a classroom. You know, they are free to move around and keep hearing what's going on or see what's happening. Because if they want to take excuse, they can mute their video and still keep their ears open and hearing the lectures. Or if they just want to hear the talk, mute it and feel their presence felt. Like it's an attendance in the classroom. A teacher calls, "Are you ready?" Yes, they have to give that. Need not be connected audio. So this is a type of
technology development, advancement of the digital technology, virtual technology, and lot of things where our kids will be knowing it much more better. As Shri Sandesh Nayak ji keeps on telling me always, everything has a mathematical equation, and rightly Dr. Priyanka is into that, and Dr. Wadlan also is a mathematician, looks like. So even the virtual system and what movement we are doing, you can have and find a new equation and say it is yes, the maths is correct, the equation is perfect. So this is a new technology, and I'm really happy that IIIT Kota, where I'm mentoring, the name is mentoring, but it is that we are like a one institute only. MIIT Jaipur and IIIT Kota, they're like one only, the name is only different. Because we exchange the faculty, our faculty take classes, their classes, and their faculty help us in all other administrative works. Students are mixed, there is no difference, there is no tag like I am a IIIT Kota student or an NIT student. So it's a good atmosphere. To add to that, we have one more institute by name NIT Uttarakhand. So it's a student community. I always tell, we have to see each student as your children. Your children might have been in a faraway place. Then what will you do? So you teach them, treat them as your children. No, so there are students who have come from all over across India, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir to Kanyakumari, east to west, and even from the foreign universities, foreign land also. So we should make them feel at home. Nowadays, because of this teaching process, now MOOCS is helping them as a helping hand. Like we have all the search engines. Anything they want, they can search and find out what is the meaning of that. But similarly, which subject they want to study, what subject taught by whom will be beneficial when the MOOCS things comes into picture very well. So it is like a handy for them, you know. Some people will be just moving and keep the MOOCS on and keep hearing the lectures. There are a lot of students, by hearing something, they'll grasp rather than reading. Okay, there's a saying that you read one times is sufficient. It's as good as equivalent to hearing it 10 times, or the other way around also. So when the thing is being concentrated, the advantage of this being digitally is that you are directly concentrating on the teacher or the faculty who is teaching you the subject, and it's also necessary that the teacher is also facing them directly, or even it's in open. So the teacher has to be very strong. His body language, his languages, lip movement, his posture, gesture, everything will be observed by each and everybody individually. If it is in a classroom, somebody will be sitting in a back bench and they are busy thinking their own dreams. Only the front benchers will be looking at the teacher. But in this process, every student will be observing you properly. So the teacher is a training for the teacher also, how its teaching skills is taught. Because teaching is not a simple job. What the earlier saying was that when you don't get any other job, you become a teacher. It's not so nowadays. Everybody is very influential and powerful in their teaching. Then only the kid or the student can grow. He can think. His talent will come out. So the strength of the teacher lies in how he teaches. So now it will be clearly seen that, okay, he can refer the books and all. That's not a different. But the way it is been expressed, the way it is been taught, because the maths is a subject where everybody would not love to have that subject, but still they have to get good marks, and they will get good marks. So it bridges the science, the engineering, the technology, and the human life. The maths is a subject in such a way that any subject you want to master or any subject you want to scholar, maths has to be there. So your maths department has to be there. Maths department should be stronger. Teachers should be stronger. And that is clearly done by Dr. Priyanka in IIIT Kota, and connecting internationally, so that world is very small. We can get connected anytime. So thanks, thank you, Dr. Daniela, for giving BADEN Networks this again very appreciative work, because the networks play the major role nowadays. Because once the networks are very strong, then only the clarity in teaching, clarity in hearing will be very good. So thank you for collaborating with the IIIT Kota and making us feel proud that yes, IIIT Kota is also into the process of making MOOCs. I think among the IIITs, we are the first IIIT who are going into this process. We have some 20-25 IIITs across India. This is the first time a MOOCs is being processed and will be aired by IIIT, and that is in Kota.
which is mentored by me in MNIT Jaipur. So my MNIT Jaipur faculty will also follow such things where Priyanka will be the nodal point for such things. Coming to the Rajasthan government and Rajasthan teaching process, the students here are like warriors, you know. They are busy in telling everything what they have, but in the teaching learning process, because of the English language, they feel a bit inferior. So we have to make them feel at home that you are not inferior, you are also very strong, because the talent is very strong here in Jaipur and in Rajasthan in particular compared to the other, because it's the biggest, largest state at present, and lot of talents are there. We have almost 700 startups, first in India in Rajasthan only. And these startup candidates or the startup students need to go on to some of the other subjects which has been not told or taught to them in their institutes or colleges or schools. So this type of collaboration will help them also to get connected with the technological institutes, because they feel that the science people, the art people, the commerce people feel that they are not connected with the technology, even the medical people. But this will connect them all. Our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi's slogan, One India. So this will be a part of that, you know. There's nothing like engineering, medicine, commerce, arts, science and all. It is just what Dr. Daniela told is science technology. That is clearly fantastic word which has to be promoted to the students, make understand what this science technology is. Because there will be confusion, science and technology. Mixing that, what I was telling is everything around us, life science to biological science to technological science to latest development science to adventurous science, bird science, animal science, everything will be mixed into that, and everyone will have an opportunity to learn more and bring out their talents also. Thank you, Shri Sandesh Nayak ji and his team, who are thinking future plans for the Rajasthan students, rather than getting cocooned in a small classroom and this is what my classroom is. Now they are opened up. They are connecting with the rest of the world. And surely the Rajasthan students will appreciate Sandesh Nayak and his team. Especially Sandesh Nayak is an electronic engineer by his background. He knows how the signals gets connected, and that's what he's doing. He knows the signals in this are in a that 1, 2, 3, 4, no, strong, strength and all. So he's trying to connect it to the technological institutes. Through then he's connecting it to the BADEN networks through the MOOCS. So it is unheard, three-way connections. You know, they are connecting with us. IIIT is connecting with BADEN, and Rajasthan government is connecting with IIIT. So it is three-way connections, a triangle. You know, one has to support each other. He already mentioned that. MNIT will support Kota and BADEN MOOCS network. Rotate it. University of Balbir support Kota and Rajasthan, and Rajasthan government has to support all these. So the circuit is complete. It's a triangle. So thank you for taking time out. I think it's odd time there. We are here in India. It is evening, 5 o'clock, and it might be late night. Afternoon. Okay, yeah, we are just ahead of you little. 5 hours. So thanks, sir. Thank you, Dr. Daniel and Dr. Walden. This is a good move. I said the world is very small. So hope to meet you physically once somewhere, because Rajasthan is a tourist place, pink city. You people, you the faculty and anybody, you know, they like to Dr. Daniel and Dr. Walden like to come to Jaipur. Jaipur is a famous tourist city in the heritage world. So you are always welcome. Be our guest. Enjoy your stay also here. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shri Sandesh Nayak ji, for giving this opportunity to connect with the Rajasthan government and students. Because we think of ourselves only, we are like a cocoon, you know, no, this is my area. Now he is given an opportunity to join with rest of the world also. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your kind words.
Thank you, sir. So I think we have already signed the MOUs. Now I request the dignitaries to exchange their copies and please hold for a picture.
come here.
Is there all the sides are?
अच्छा, हम
Other side. सबका अलग सबका अलग
Yes, ready. Now you are on live. Yes. Okay.
Yes, correct. Biden is also.
Yes, ready. Okay.
उनको दिखा दो ना.
Sir, we have received your signed copy, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you
Thank you very much.
Clear आ रही है.
Dr. Priyanka will be exchanging with me and Dr. Basant on behalf of you people.
Thank you.
Thank you all. So with this, we come to the end of this MOU signing ceremony. I would like to thank all the dignitaries present here, dignitaries from BADEN Network, Professor Daniela, Professor Marjan, Professor BADEN. Thank you so much for joining us. All the dignitaries from College Education, Shri Sandesh Nayak, Commissioner College Education, Shri B.L. Goyal, Additional Commissioner College Education, and Dr. Vinod Bharadwaj. Thank you for sparing your time and coming here. Thank you, dear faculty members. Thank you, Professor Vyas, Coordinator IIIT Kota. Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend. Baden, Daniela. With this, we come to an end. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks everyone from your institute, and hope to have a good collaboration in the future. Have a nice time there. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.